Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a kind of like date night Valentine's Day look for y'all. I'm going to start off with some Vaseline, of course, to moisturize my lips. Don't want my lips to be dry. Now I'm going to go in with some moisturizer. I use my Simple Moisturizer and I'm going to apply that all over my face and of course rub it in. You need some moisture in your skin. You don't want dry skin under your makeup because your face will be flaky and you'll wonder why your makeup doesn't look well. Now I'm going to go and set my face with some Wet n Wild setting spray, and I'm just going to lock in all that moisture and mattify my face a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with my Fit Me setting powder, and I'm going to apply that under my eyes, around my nose, my forehead, and my chin, so basically my T-zone area, so I can just try to keep those oils locked in. Next, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and apply that on my eyelids to prep for my eyeshadow. I'm just going to blend all of that out. And to set that, I'm going to go in with my Jumbo Real Technique sponge and just press the setting powder into my eyelids so that I can get ready for my eyeshadow. Gonna go in with this tapered brush and my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm gonna go into this peachy tan shade for my transition color. I always use this for my transition, and I'm just gonna blend this out and buff it out so it's seamless and just pretty. Next, I'm gonna go in with this blending brush from one of my e.l.f. brush collections, and I'm gonna go in with a little deeper color from that same palette, and I'm gonna apply it right above my crease, not exactly in my crease, but right above it. Before I do that, of course, I'm having a good time listening to music. But I'm just gonna apply that and I'm going to buff it out. Still singing and still buffing out that same color. Next, I'm going to go in with a denser, smaller brush from that collection. I'm going to go in with a darker shade and just put it like kind of like in a V shape on the outer crease of my eyelids. I'm not liking how it's turning out, so I just went to a big fluffy Morphe brush and I blended it out. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. So I'm going in with a different brush and doing that same motion. And after I did both eyes, I'm going to blend it out with that fluffy Morphe brush and get all the creases. Next, I'm going to do my cut crease. I'm going to go back in with that concealer from Maybelline, apply it to the back of my hand, and dip a small concealer brush into the back of my hand. And I'm just going to do my cut crease. Now my cut crease is done, making sure it's even. It looks pretty even to me. So I'm just going to move on. I'm not perfect at cut creases. Going to go with my Morphe 35F palette. I'm going to go in with that champagne golden shade. And I'm going to apply that to wherever that concealer went. I did not set this concealer because I wanted that shimmer shade to really pop. Of course, I sprayed it with my setting spray. And I'm just going to apply that to wherever that concealer was. Next, I'm going to go back in with that deep brown shade in a tapered blending brush from Morphe, and I'm going to just apply that on a little bit on the edge of where that shimmer shade was because I want those colors to blend. I don't want it to completely cover up the shimmer shade, but I want them to mesh in a way. Next, I'm going to go with my Vday glitter palette that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to go in with a loose glitter, and I'm just going to put that on top of where I put that shimmer shade from my Morphe 35F palette. I'm not going to use a glitter glue. I'm just going to let it do what it does. I don't want it to completely cover the shimmer shade. So after I'm done with that, it is lashes time, and I'm just going to do my lashes off camera. Now my lashes are done, so it's time for foundation, of course, and I'm going to go with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 335, and I just picked up this new L'Oreal Infallible foundation. It smells so good. I do not know what number it is, but I'm just going to apply both of those to my face. I'm just going to mix them together. I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Kabuki brush. It's a really soft brush, and it's a clean one, of course, and I'm just going to blend this out. I'm aware this foundation does not look like it matches. The Maybelline is very yellow and the L'Oreal is very green. So with those mixed together, it's a really odd color. It's really hard to find my perfect match, but bear with me. So I just finished that, and now I'm going to concealer. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer in C11, and I'm going to, of course, highlight my face, under my eyes, my chin, my nose, and my forehead. Absolutely love this concealer. It's one of my favorites, next to the ColourPop one, of course, which I sadly ran out of. And I'm going to go on top of that with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I used to prime my eyes. It's a bit lighter than that Makeup Revolution one, and I really want to highlight in those high points of my face. So I'm going to apply that everywhere I put the Makeup Revolution concealer. Now I'm going to blend that out with my same foundation brush, the e.l.f. Kabuki one, and I'm just going to get all those creases and make it seamless. Now I'm going to set my concealer, and I'm going to go back in with that Maybelline Fit Me setting powder, and I'm just going to sweep it under my eyes with this small pink powder brush. After I do that, it's my favorite time, bronzer time. I love bronzing, as you can tell. When my face looks so flat and I look like a ghost, I just want to bring all of that color back. So of course I'm going to go ahead and bronze my cheekbones, my forehead, my chin, and my nose. Un momento. I'm going to get up close and personal for this because I'm blind and I need to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right. And more singing, of course. After that's done, I'm just going to make sure everything looks nice. I'm going to blend out those harsh lines with that foundation brush. You don't want muddy bronzing. And now I'm going to go in with this tapered brush from the Sonia Kashuk collection. Came out about 2 years ago. And I'm going to bronze my nose. I'm just going to carve it out and make sure I still have a nose, because that concealer and setting powder can make it flat looking. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to blush. I'm going back in with my Per blush palette, blush highlighting and bronzing palette that I love. I told y'all I don't like to highlight my face, so this is a blushy highlight in a way, so it's kind of like a substitute for actual highlight. Of course, I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually highlight my nose. And I always do the tip of my nose in that little area in between my eyes. I don't know where that is called, but I just call it the area between my eyes. And this is the only part of my face that I actually highlight. Next, I'm going to spray my face and lock all that in. You don't want to look cakey. After that it's done, of course, it is lips time. Time for mis labios. And I'm going to go with my ColourPop lip pencil. It's a really dark brown. The name rubbed off, so I do not remember. And I'm going to outline my lips. And I'm going to overline a little bit at the top to create this pouty effect. I like it when my lips look pouty. And now I'm going to go in on the edges and fill them in slightly. I'm going to do an ombre lip, and so I just want the edges to be darker. So when I put that lipstick in the middle, it's a little bit lighter. This also kind of enhances that pouty lip effect. I'm going to go with my ColourPop lipstick. It's a bright red. And I'm going to apply that in the middle. It is an ultra matte lipstick if y'all are wondering. And once I apply that, I'm just going to blend it out slightly by blotting my lips. And it creates this nice dark red vampy lip look. And of course, it's not just brown or just red. It's a mixture, so it's an ombre. Now my look is complete. Just gotta make sure everything looks nice. And one more thing, I'm gonna spray my face one last time with that Wet n Wild matte finishing spray. And of course, that's the end of my look. And thank you for watching. I just really wanted to give y'all this Valentine's Day date look, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, y'all.